This is a general reading for Cancer for October 27th through November 2nd. So if Cancer is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For October, again, I'm offering a complimentary 30-minute reading, selecting one person from either those who subscribe in the month of October or put a comment in the month of October. So if you want to be considered, please either subscribe or put in a comment, and know that I do read all your comments, and I certainly appreciate your kind words and suggestions, and also the kind words for my fur baby. So thank you so much. Now, I selected 4 people for the complimentary reading in September, and I put it the announcement in the community posts. There's 2 posts that start out congratulations. Of the 4 people, only 1 has reached out to me to have their reading. So there's 3 people for September's selection that have a reading that they could have. So if you think that might be you, go look on my YouTube channel under community and look for the post where it says congratulations and see if your name's there. I also put it under the comments. So if you put in a comment or a subscription, I would have sent you something. You would have looked and seen under their comments that I had notified you there. So check to see if you are one of the people who got a complimentary reading. Now, why do you want to be a subscriber? What's the advantage? Well, for one thing, it costs absolutely nothing. You will be considered for the complimentary reading. And if you put notification, you'll be notified when the videos come out. Now, sometimes people think they're the subscriber, but YouTube unsubscribes them. I have no idea why. So as you're looking at this video, and then you think you're a subscriber, see if it says subscriber underneath the video that you're watching. Because maybe you're no longer a subscriber. All you have to do is sign up again. And like I said, it's absolutely free. I'm fast approaching 4,000. And it's just wavering about 50 more subscribers, and then I'm up to 4,000, which is pretty good since my channel started in June of 2023. So in like about 18 months, it's less than 18 months, I'm up to almost 4,000, and it's only because of the support of all of you. Now, if you like the video, also thumbs up. So those 3 things help the logarithm, then it gets more traffic to the channel, and then it helps because I want more people to be able to see the videos and to see the readings that will then, help them in clarity of what's coming up. So please consider that. Now, I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer deck today, and I have my top ace team here, my video team. Assisting me is Nina here on the table, and since she likes to be buying all the cards and everything, she's in charge of props. Now, it's really, and I'm going to someday, I'm going to take a video of how Nina acts when I say, Nina, do you want to work? She comes running from the yard if she's been hanging out there, and she does her little dance. She loves to come and lay on the table when I do my readings because she likes the energy, I think, and she also likes the attention. She just was, this morning she was so excited to be coming in here. Security is under the direction of Jason, who's in the bedroom, and nobody's going to get past him on his watch. Milo's in the sitting room, and so I guess he would be considered reception and greeter. And Hope is in the kitchen, in the doorway there, so he can go in or out. He's decided he wants to sort of be an inside dog. It's getting colder, and I think he's trusting more. He was a stray up north, and he was 15. I don't think he really was a stray either. What I think was, in Portuguese, they let the dogs out in the morning and then they come back, and he's a big golden colored dog. And I suspect maybe his owner died and the family just threw him on the street. And he was in the parking lot of a grocery store, blind and deaf. You know, he could have gotten hit by a car. And so the rescue group brought him, and I thought he would, I've had him for over a year. I didn't think he'd last a year. I thought he was going to be under palliative care. But he, you know, here he goes into a home where I don't speak any Portuguese. He can barely hear. It's all a new floor plan for him, and he memorized what he was going to do. So now he knows the layout pretty much of the house and how to get out the door. And now he has decided I leave the door open so he can curl up there and have a nice little warm spot to sleep in the daytime. And then he has his blanket here at nighttime, and that's where he sleeps at night. He likes, you know, and he has his little bed that he makes every night. So I guess he would be the guard. I guess he would be the guard of the doorway. And then the two kittens are out in the garage. So there's my video team. Now, let's see what we have coming up for you, Cancer, this week. And the first card that we have, is this just, yeah, okay, is the Nine of Wands. No more than you can handle. It's just life activities, crossed over by the Knight of Cups. Okay, well, that could be a person or that could be a home. Then at the base of it is the moon. Behind is the Nine of Pentacles. Crowning you on your mind is the Wish card. So there's another nine. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So what's on your mind is your wish. Oh, you know that song about when you wish on a star. Not the one, not the Jiminy Cricket song, but that other song about wishing on a star. Okay, now what's ahead is the Hangman, just waiting for things to happen. Then we have here, I'll put it over here, the Strength card. And I do this like a time sequence. You know, someone said, well, your reading was very confusing. You said one thing and you said another. Well, you know, it can be in different aspects of your life, or different aspects of your life during the weekly reading. And also, you know, traditionally people read like what's on your mind, the thoughts of others, etc. I have always looked at it more like a time sequential. People look at the cards in different ways, and so I look at it a time sequential. And it can be that in one part of your life, things are great. Maybe it's about home and everything's great at the home, and you got you know, very good cards there. But then you could have maybe swords related to job, or you could have you know, so it can be like life is. So sometimes everything is off or challenging, but a lot of times there's a balance, and there's good things, not good things, but things that are going smoothly and things that are a challenge. So this is the Strength card. So this is what's on your thoughts or what's around you. And then I'm going to use this as a time sequence. So that. Then we have the Magician. So we have two major arcana now. Then your Ten of Wands. The cycle's just about over. 10 of Wands. And then the final outcome is a High Priestess. Follow your intuition with Page of Swords, 10 of Wands, with the 7 of Swords, the Magician, Knight of Rods. Oh, okay, I just had an insight about the Magician. Ask. The Magician is saying ask. You know that asking you shall receive, seeking you shall find. What, you know, and I'm gonna, this is what the Magician. It's about manifestation, but Spirit's saying to me, speak what you want. You know, when you're manifesting, and this is all part of it, you know, say to your spirit guides what you want. Speak it to them. And then they will, yes, and I can see even the spirit guides here. It's like a team. And if you speak it, then, you know, rather than just thinking it, but speak. And speak it in a positive, I have, I am. then that gets the energy going rather than reaching to the heaven and you know, not speaking. So it's putting the voice to that which you want to manifest, speaking it out. What's the energy? It's a change of energy. That's, oh, this is a real insight thing. It's a change of energy. As you speak it, it is a different energy vibration. And what it's doing is that it's sending it at like wavelengths out into the universe. And so it's, you know, like the frequency, when you've seen the frequency of the sound waves, it's like putting a sound wave. And it's the waves and waves and waves of energy. Thank you. Okay, I didn't know that. So it's a vibration of energy going out to the universe as you speak the truth, which is, I guess, very important as we also, you know, out of the mouth, as you speak. It's also, as we say, things that maybe are not what we want to manifest, that can also go out. So speak as you have it, and it changes the vibration, and it's the waves of vibration going out to the universe. So that's what this the magician is, because usually I say in the hands to the universe and the infinity, but the spirit just had this thing about speaking. Okay, and then okay, we have the Knight of Rods with the Hierophant, the Magician with the Page of Rods, a message, the Strength card with the Queen of Rods. Then okay, then we have, right ahead of you is the Death card. Oh, look at that. The Death card with the Hangman. Not the Hangman anymore. Oop. Crowning you the Wish card with the Knight of Swords, wishing for movement forward. Behind you, the Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Rods, victory. At the base of it is the Fool, new beginnings. This is definitely a new chapter. And then the Empress, crossed over by the Five of Swords. You know, that Five of Swords has showed up a lot this week. I don't not, you know, it's this cloak. The cloak of something hidden. It could be the energy on the planet. It could be planets going on. It could just be also, there's a lot of hidden agenda going on in the universe right now, but also the other part of that is that the light is showing on those, you know, and that's interesting. So like, you know, when you turn on a light, the rats run. Like if you go into a basement and turn on the lights, the rats run and the light's showing on it. It's the same thing. Light is being shown on situations on the planet right now, and as a result of that, it's the rats are running, so to speak. That there's been things under the surface that people maybe were not aware of or did not want to face. When you put the light on it, it shines on it, and then it can no longer be ignored. And as a result of that, there's lots of changes throughout the planet of the light being shown on situations, and people can no longer ignore them. You know, it's like the elephant in the room and nobody talks about it. Well, what if you shine a light on the elephant and you put the spotlight on the elephant? Nobody can say, well, there's no elephant there anymore. It's there, and you have to acknowledge that. That's what's going on, I think, with the planet right now, is that the light is showing on those things that we can no longer ignore. And as a result, and it's a lesson too, because whatever these situations are, it's providing us you know, an opportunity to stand up for the, you know, the positive vibration, and to address the negativity, those actions of oppression or negativity, and that whatever the situations are, they're serving a role also, because then we address those by being able to see them, and then that can move forward to a higher vibration of the whole planet. So that's what's been going on with that Five of Swords. For your own life, we'll look at the detail for the Cancerians, because we have here a whole lot of activities, nothing more than, this is life. Unless you're maybe on vacation, but then you still have a lot of things to do on vacation. But it's just those activities of life that, the work, the family, the everyday living. Even if you don't work outside the home, you have all of those activities. Just do, the daily activity. And crossed over by the Knight of Cups. Now, I would say that it could be activities related to the home for most people, because Cups is home. Or it could be a relationship. It could be a lot of activities related to the Knight of Cups, which is a person coming into your home, into your life for someone. New romance coming if you want it, and then a whole lot of activities. It could just be social activities balancing with work, with the home. And so it could be more activities related with a new person coming into your life. Or it could be activities related to home. For example, moving. That would be a lot of activities. There's a whole long list of, when you move, it's best to even, have the checkoff list, because there's so many things to do when considering moving, to relocating. So it could be either way. Now, and also we have here, your reading's also about the Empress, manifestation in all avenues of your life. But there's something there. Could be some delays. Okay. Could be that it appears to be one way, but it's actually another way. So this is a warning. And that's one of the reasons, that's one of the things I like about doing the cards, is because it's a warning to be careful. And then that makes you proactive. For example, if you're driving down the road and you have a place to go, and then you see a sign, construction ahead. Well, that's like your construction ahead sign. Like, okay, construction ahead, delays possible. Well, are you going to stay on that way, or are you going to take an alternative? It's the same thing. It's being forewarned is being forearmed. So it's things to look for. So if it's if it's the Empress, for example, and you've got the Five of Swords, could be some sort of deceit. Maybe you're offered a job, and then you're just very excited about it, and then you look at the contract and it says, in the interview they say, oh, we've got this great benefit plan and compensation plan, blah blah blah, and you get and you get down to the nitty gritty. You read the contract and you keep copies of everything that. Emails and the original offer of an interview and all the text and everything, and you print it, because if not, they can make it disappear. But then you're looking at it and it says, okay, compensation is hourly pay of such and such an hour, not salaried, hourly pay is such and such an hour. Commissions will start after you're on the job for 90 days. Well, gee, I thought I was going to get commission. This was a commission job. Well, that certainly changes that. Or you look at the job and it was going to be a hybrid, mostly remote, which you wanted because that saves on a whole lot of things. But then you look at the contract and it says your hours are such and such and we reported such and such a place. Well, gee, that's not what I signed up for. You got to read, because there's something here. So some sort of business transaction, and they've got the cloak of deception around there. So be forewarned. That's all. It's be forewarned. So this is a warning. Look what you sign. Look it over twice, 3 times, 4 times, and keep the original, because people can alternate contracts, and their contract might be different than your contract. It could even be if you're moving to a place, and the rental agreement. And that's the other thing. This is very important. If you're moving into an apartment, don't assume that everything's, everything's fine. When you do the walkthrough, take pictures and put it in a cloud, because sometimes your phone gets broken, gets lost, and you lose the pictures. So keep and say, well, here's the check-in list, everything's fine. Oh, you know, I just feel much more comfortable taking pictures. And you open up the oven and you turn all the knobs so you make sure everything works. And you open up the dishwasher and you see everything that's in there. And, you know, take pictures of every little minute thing. And if you see a little crack someplace, like on a countertop, take a picture of it. Or something on the floor, or there's a little bit of molding that's coming up, take a picture of it so you don't end up stuck with it. If the carpet looks a little shaggy, a little dirty or something, take a picture of it. Document, document, document. This is for someone that's moving into an apartment. Because sometimes people just like to keep their deposits. It's just, you know, part of what they consider cushy money. Now, at the base of it is that new chapter. Here's the Fool and the Moon. So the Moon indicates, and this is under your reading, that there's some things that are not clear, there's still hidden information, and meditate on it, and you're on your new chapter. So, you know, a new beginning. So there's still some things that are hidden, you know, just like that Five of Swords, it's sort of hidden. And it could be you have a hunch about some things. Follow your hunches. Your intuition is very good. In Cancerians, you're very, very intuitive. That's one of the, you know, you're a water sign. So you're very intuitive. So follow your hunches, because there's some things beneath the surface that you're not aware of or you think about, and it's going to be revealed. So do some meditation and focusing, and it's going to, the spirit guides are going to be directing you to the direction of what to check out, because you're on a new chapter also. And it could also be the new chapter, and there's some hidden things about the direction it's going. That maybe it's not a clear road map yet. And there might be some things that aren't clear yet on the direction to go. Now, behind you, you know, I'm a Cancerian. I'm a Cancer. Cancer, Leo, Scorpio. Look at all that water. So, you know, there might be some things that, you know, with my new chapter, for example, things that I haven't considered about in planning, and then I have to look at, you know, the big picture. Because what's behind you is prosperity and victory. So it could be a job, it could have been some money, it could have been, you know, it's prosperity and money coming to you in a sense of victory, moving forward. It could have been, and I think it is, that, you know, there's been a challenge for Cancers in the past few months, and this is a loosening of that money. And so it seems to be flowing easier. I know for me, myself, it's flowing a little bit easier now. And for you, it's a sense of victory. It's sort of like, you know, you have the water spout, the spigot, and before it was like, you turn it, it was a trick. Now it's flowing easier, and it's going to continue to do that. The flow of prosperity, of money, will be coming more and more with their Nine of Pentacles. And you know, it's also look at multiple sources of income, not just one, multiple sources of income. Oh, okay, someone's thinking about a home business. You know, Cancerians love the home. That's our thing, you know. That's why being in a home and my home base is so important to me. We're nesters. We are nesters, and we like, you know, I love, if I really want any spare time besides gardening, it's baking, cooking and baking. So that's part of that home thing. So you've been thinking about what can you do to add to your income, and you've got a lot of things related around the home. You know, it's a genre that people are very interested in. I don't know if it's something that you can do at home, or maybe like a catering service or a meal service, or something that you like in the home. I don't know if it's crafts or something, but you've been thinking about this business. And I think this would be, you know, go for it. And, you know, it's small, just ask your friends, you know. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, if it's about preparing meals and delivering them to working family, like the casserole of the day that you deliver a hot meal. I know there's all sorts of regulations related to that, but you won't have any problems with that because there's actually ways that you can maneuver that. It's licensing and getting your kitchen license and everything. But, I think there's something that you could, there's a niche that you can fill, like have a hot meal waiting for a family, a working family. And then you're at home and you prepare it and then it's delivered over to them. And people like home cooked meals, usually preferable to a standard institutionalized, but it is restaurant, because there's something about that home cooked meal and all the ingredients and everything. So I don't know if that's it or what it is. There's something that you've been thinking about, or even a bakery, or you know how they always want you to bring baked goods to some sort of fundraiser for the school or something, and mothers can't remember, or bringing the office potluck, and everybody wants to sign up for the soft drinks and the plastic cups, but maybe that niche of providing a hot dish for people to bring them to the office potluck, or the home baked cookies for them to bring to the office. There's that niche of people that are too busy, but they have the demands around them, or the activities that the kids are in, but they need to bring some refreshments. So that I see that could work for someone. You've been thinking about it, so go for it. So I got off tangent about it, but Spirit's wanting to say that there's many different streams of income, and it's also a way that you could stay at home with your family, if that's what maybe you're a stay-at-home parent right now, or you need a stream of income, or you have one income and one stream and you want to supplement it. Because what's on your mind right now is your wish card and moving forward. So then I look at the Knight of Swords as moving forward, or it could be information. Swords is information, and your wish, that's what's on your mind. So it's, either getting information about your wish or moving forward towards your wish. That's what's on your mind right now. Because what's ahead, look at this. This is very good. It is the Hangman and a new chapter. So you're at an apex. You're at a place, you got the Fool card, and you're sort of waiting for things to start happening. But it's the ending of and the beginning of the Death card. So it's the ending of one chapter, and you've got the Fool card. Is the new beginning. And you also have the Ten of Wands, which is the end of something, and then the beginning. So it's the end of and the beginning of. Then around you, you have the Strength card with your Queen of Rods. Now this can be interpreted a couple of different ways. The Strength card is stay true to what you believe. Don't waver. And see, you've got the hand in the mouth of the lion. Now the lion is the king of the jungle. The lion is decisive, but takes its time. It does not, it's not reactive. So it looks as a prey, and then it decides to act. Stay true to what you know to be true. And it could be in dealing with the Queen of Rods, it could be that you are the Queen of Rods. The Queen of Rods is a woman who is usually empathetic, has warm, behavior, approachable. And this is like, there's a sunflower that, harvest time, things are very good. And it says, stay true. What it's saying is stay true to what you believe and you shall have your harvest. That's what it's saying right here. And then we have, I went into the thing about the Magician and speak your truth. And it's also Okay. Speak your truth with the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Rods is again moving forward. It's action, 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 action. Speak your truth. Stay what you want. And you know, it's changing that vibration. That's why we're supposed to speak. And do it in that you have it. So, you know, I always say how I love the Julie Poole manifestation. And, you know, she has her Julie Poole Manifestation 101, and she has her book, which I'm going to hear again on audio. You know, I didn't buy it on Amazon. I will when I go back to the U.S. But, you know, this whole Portugal thing with it, everything that comes here, they put their VAT tax on it, the customs tax, and it doubles the price practically, and then add shipping to it. So it doubles the price of a paperback book, for example. And then people will say, well, why don't you get a $10 microphone? I can't hear you. Hardly anybody says that, and everybody else does it. Well, you know, a $10 microphone for me to order it from Amazon costs 30 euros, not dollars, euros. And it is more than $30 because a euro is stronger than a dollar. So, you know, that's why I don't have the Julie Poole book, but I will once I get back to the U.S. But that, you know, but in there she talks about how you speak your words. It's not the, you know, the I wish, I try, I hope. No, I have, not I ask, I have. I have prosperity. I have money flowing to me. I have the buyer walking through the door of this house. The buyer buys this house. It is happening in the now, not tomorrow. And even, so if you say, I will sell the house tomorrow, or my house sells tomorrow, tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow's never coming because tomorrow's always the next day. Cancel that. But what you're saying is, my house sells today. My house sells. My house is sold. I have that job. I work at XYZ company. I'm an employee at XYZ. Now, I hope I get a job at XYZ. I have the job at XYZ, whatever that is. But what I'm saying, speak as you have it. Speak as you have it, and that changes the vibration. Then we have the Hierophant, which is, you know, the universe. You get a message. I think that your message is from you. It could be that you're getting a help from the team, from the universe, and you're going to get a message. A message is the Page of Rods. Something's coming to you that you've been waiting for. You know, that hangman. And then the final outcome is, this is very good, the 10 of Rods, the end of that cycle, and then you've got the full card, and the 7 of Swords. No, you're all right, honey. The 7 of Swords, which is, the 5 of Swords was, you know, that's what was here. That was part of your reading, but it's turning that over into a 7 of Swords, which is conquering that situation, looking at the vibration that was below, something that was sneaky, that was maybe deceitful, or some intrigue, and you convert it. You see the truth in it, you convert it into a positive, and you move forward in it. And it's the end of that chapter of your heavy burdens. So it's lifting and conquering that situation, and the final outcome is follow your intuition, because you get a message about information. The Page of Swords. And you know, in the other deck, I really like the Page of Swords in the other deck, where it's got the light bulbs over him, and he's reading a book, and you know, so it's getting information that's going to give you clarity, and it's also follow your intuition. Now, it could be getting the information from Spirit, or Spirit is presenting information to you, following your intuition, and then that's going to help you in the next steps going forward. Okay, so now let's pull some oracle cards for you. Nina's right here asleep. She's such a good little girl today. Aren't you, Nina? Nina's a good little girl. She likes hanging out with those cats, those kittens. And you know, they sneak in the house through the window, And they like to be in the cupboards in the kitchen, but they're feral, you know, but I think it'd be really easy to get them tamed. Okay, now we have the wisdom of the oracle, and I'm going to pull 3 cards here. Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is it our fellow Cancerians need to know for this upcoming week? Thank you, thank you, thank you for your guidance. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. Oh, I see some of the archangels. I feel them. Yes, they're warriors. Someone has been going through quite a challenge. And I feel the presence of this archangel. You've been feeling a challenge, and you're really feeling a little overwhelmed and lonely. It's been a very difficult situation, and you're being protected by an archangel. I do see you've been calling on the saints, and I do see that they have heard your prayers. You're being protected. Is it Michael the archangel that's protecting? Okay, Gabriel. I don't know which one is Gabriel. Okay, but you are, whoever this is, you've been praying for protection by the saints. You are protected. Whatever it is, you are protected during this situation. There's something that someone's around you has been trying to, it's some sort of, they're trying to, some sort of deception thing, something that's an unjust situation that you've been dealing with. And you feel like you're, it's been overwhelming. You're feeling very depressed about it. And you don't even know where to turn. And I see you praying and asking for the help of the saints. And know that your prayers have been heard. And you are protected by the archangels around you and the angels. And that there's someone that's been trying to do some sort of trickery about some money coming to you or some business dealing. Is it property? I'm not sure. But know that they're protecting you. And that justice will be there. Justice will be there. Justice will be there. That's what I'm saying. There will be justice. There will be justice. You will be protected. And I see the sword of the archangel, which is the truth, the truth, the truth. Okay, so whatever your prayers have been, you are being protected. And I feel the presence of the archangels because they're here with me. Okay, angels and archangels, thank you. And I wouldn't be surprised if you look, you might see some orbs or angels. People do see orbs in my videos and angels. One gal saw 2 angels one time. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay. Okay, this is for our Cancerians and here and here. Okay, new life. New life. Remember, it's the full card. New chapter, new life. Then we have community. Yes, community. You've got community around you supporting you. It could be your spirit community. It could be your physical community. And the other card here is, okay, why? So you question sometimes why, looking at the the reason. Sometimes why really doesn't, it's important, but sometimes we, especially like this person that's been going through the challenge, and you go, why and why? Well, part of it is that it's a lesson. That's one of them. It says motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. There's great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. So why? Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you're clear about it, your intention will be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience when you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. The invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Why? Okay. So why do you want something? And also, you have community and new life. There. Now I'm going to pull the I Ching. Okay. Your spirit guides are really here today, Cancerians. And who's ever been praying to this archangels? Yes. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being answered. They are surrounding you. Angels and archangels and spirit guides will guide you for our Cancerians. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right here. Here we go. Okay. Here it is. Pushing upward, number 46. Pushing upward. Okay. Natural advancement is represented by growth in springtime when new plant life pushes upward through the earth. The emphasis is on upward motion, a movement from obscurity to influence with growth that is supported by adaptability in the absence of obstacles. Constant, flexible growth is the key attribute of a plant pushing upward. This reading suggests a period of promotion and prosperity for you. The wise person in harmony with fate is sensitive but determined. Make a sincere effort to apply a determined effort against the forces of inertia by bending around obstacles that arise, and good fortune will follow. By remaining tolerant and flexible, you will retain the conscious innocence that best fuels growth and advancement. Willpower and self-control are necessary to manage growth properly, and an inner enthusiasm for life is what drives it. Okay, now let me pull an affirmation card for you and your meditation card. Now, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's free. And if you'd like a reading, all you have to do is send me an email. I have a special this month, $5 off for subscribers. So my readings are $30 for 30 minutes and $50 for an hour. So it's $5 off for each. It's 25 or 45, and that's either live or video, your choice. And just send me an email, okay? And angels and archangels, what's the Louise Hay affirmation card for our wonderful Cancerians? And here it is. Okay, my thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. There you go. Speak. Speak. That's what it's saying, speak. And let's get your meditation card for this week. Right here. Here, breakthrough. For a star to be born, it must first collapse. This is not your destruction, this is your birth. Breakthrough. Okay, thank you so much, Cancer. And from Portugal, Nina and I are sending you light and love.